Today I'm going to show you how to make your own Google site for your digital art portfolio. You may use this for one class, or you may add on to it in the coming years to showcase all of the things you've learned at Franklin High School on your Google site. Your portfolio will be used to showcase all of the projects and artist statements and the process planning that you've done throughout the course of any art classes you've taken with us. To start out, you're going to go to your class's agenda. On your class's agenda, you will see where it says Final Website Intro, and you're going to make a copy of this template. Once you have the art course portfolio template open, you are going to make a copy of it so that you can create your own. So you're going to go to these three dots on the upper hand right and go to make a copy. You should then name it your portfolio with your last name, first name, and you are going to make sure that it is the entire site and hit OK. Just to make sure that you are not on the other site altering our template, I'm going to have you close that out. Now that I'm working on my specific art portfolio site, I'm also going to share it with my personal email. So I would type in my personal email and make sure that I'm an editor. That way, when I graduate, I can still edit and share in case I need to showcase what I learned in the art department while I was in high school. You will also have all of your art photos saved there so that you can enjoy them for a longer amount of time. If you were to graduate without changing and sharing that, you would not have access to it after you have graduated. Now you can see here that you can make some changes by just clicking on. It's going to give you suggestions of what you need to do to personalize it. If you want to change the image, you can change it right here. You can upload or select something from the web. Right now, for the base of this video, I'll just keep it the same. I would also possibly add a picture of myself or a picture of something that represents me and make an artist statement generally about who I am while I'm taking these courses. You are allowed to then take some of your favorite pictures and replace the Starry Night by just clicking, and you can add there. And then down here are your current classes. So if this is your first one, you would then give yourself a description. So if you were doing it for Ceramics 1, or Ceramics 2, or Digital Art and Design, or Sculpture, Drawing and Painting, so on and so forth, you would change those names there. As you go down, you can see that there are see all classes, and we have a button for all art classes. That's going to take you to this section where you can add in all of the art classes you've taken. If you go, you can also, if you've taken more than 4, you of course then can add an extra bank right below it and personalize those buttons as well. So wherever it says click to edit, you're allowed to edit. You can play around with different colors, duplicate sections, and even throw it away. If I start out with class number 1 and I go to the new tab for class number 1, this is where I am going to change what it says so that it showcases the course that I'm in. So let's say I'm doing this for ceramics, and it's just going to be for Ceramics 1. I might put a picture of some ceramics back here or do something fun. You can change the header type, you can change the image, so on and so forth. So you'll notice down here that there are pieces. So your first project would be right here where you're going to add in any photos of your first piece. The template has already been made for you so that you can add in your artist statement title and the date you've created it, and any other process photos or sketches that you'd like to add. So just by clicking here, you can add in uploads. You can select them from your drive, which a lot of your photographs in art classes, if they're saved in your drive, they'd be really easy to access. You could even make your own process video of YouTube, just so that you have a good idea of how you are personalizing this. So what we want you to do is continue and start building your portfolio for your different specific classes, and then when it is all done, you can publish it to the web. If you have shared it with your own personal email, I also would like to remind you that your teacher will not be able to see it, so you'll want to make sure that you share it with your teacher as well, so it pops into their website. So as of right now, this one here has been shared with Miss Bausch and Miss Simonite, but anyone else that you might want to share it with, you can change that access here. So hopefully this helps you get started on what you are doing in today's class, while you are going to look at how to personalize your digital art portfolio, starting from the beginning all the way to possible further classes. If you end up linking any of your prior final exam presentations, you'll want to make sure that those presentations are also shared with your personal email to make sure that you can have access to them after you graduate. So thank you so much for listening. Hopefully you can make your portfolio stand out from the rest.